Skipper, this is Morton.
Go ahead, Chip.
We're just off Manhattan Island at periscope depth. Trim satisfactory, waiting further orders.
Very well. Admiral Nelson and I will be right there.
Yes.
Flying sub is checked out and ready to launch, sir.
Very well, Chief. Carry on.
Aye, aye, sir. Go ahead, Leon. Be right with you.
Right.
One last reminder, Chip. We'll be gone no more than an hour, and don't surface for any reason during that time. It's vital that our presence in New York is not known. Any questions?
No, sir. We'll be waiting for you.
Right.
Stand by, ready to launch.
Aye, aye, sir. Underwater all the way in?
All the way to the pier. They can't afford to attract any attention.
Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Launch.
Yes, Chief? Any word yet, sir?
No, nothing.
Well, they've been gone over an hour by now.
They expected to be. We won't be hearing anything. They're keeping radio silence.
Why did this operation have to be so hush-hush?
I guess the Admiral had his reasons.
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway, they ought to be back pretty soon. Don't you think?
Almost any minute. I hope.
Yes, sir, me too.
Do you think anyone saw us bringing it aboard?
You better pray that they didn't.
One of the curators at the museum said that the body in there is over 3,000 years old.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, secure this, will you? What's the matter?
Nothing. I'm fine.
I'll do this. Hey, you better strap yourself in. Got to get back to Seafield.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, starring Richard Basehart, David Hennison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Lee, Lee. What happened?
I don't know. Suddenly I got dizzy. I guess I passed out.
We'll have Doc look you over if we get back aboard.
Oh, I'm okay now. It's all right.
Just going to be sure.
Skipper. I'm all right, Chief.
Ron, get him to sick bay and have Doc look him over. Chief, take a detail and unload the cargo we brought in. I want it safely stowed in the main stores locker.
Aye, sir.
Chip, get us underway.
Of course.
Due east. I'll get moving.
Aye, sir.
Well, you live. Here, take this. What is it? It's a mild sedative. Go on, take it. It's not going to put you to sleep. Just relax your nerves a bit. There's nothing wrong with my nerves. Take it. That's better. Admiral, this is sick bay.
Yes, Doc, how is he?
Physically, he's in excellent shape, but there is some indication of a nervous disorder. Nothing serious, but rest is definitely indicated.
You're sure about that? There's nothing serious?
Yes, quite sure. But I do recommend that he go to bed at once and that tomorrow he be placed on light duty. Admiral, I feel great. I'm perfectly fit for duty.
Lee, listen to me. Doc is here to make exactly those decisions now. Suppose we let him do his job.
All right, sir. I'll go to my cabin and I'll hit the sack right now.
All right, we'll see how things look in the morning. This is the Admiral. Have Mr. Morton report to my cabin immediately.
Aye, aye, sir.
Well, that's pretty close figuring, sir. Even if we run at full speed all the way, we can barely meet the schedule on time.
And then run at full speed. Chip, from now until further notice, you're acting captain of this ship. That's why I think you should understand how vital this mission is.
Aye, sir.
Well, if you've been following the news, you know that there's a great deal of unrest in the Middle East. It might erupt into shooting war at any moment. That's why the State Department has asked us to take over this mission.
The mission has something to do with the box you and the skipper brought aboard from New York.
It has everything to do with it. The box, as you call it, is a national treasure belonging to one of the countries involved in this crisis.
Well, if it's a national treasure of the Middle East, how did it get to New York?
Well, it was discovered by American archaeologists about 70 years ago and brought to a museum in New York. But when a new government took over, they started a crusade to recover their national treasures.
And the mummy is one of them. Huh?
Right. Now, State feels if it can be returned at exactly the right moment, it might help to prevent the war.
And when is exactly the right time?
When the cabinet meets in emergency session in about 70 hours.
Why all the secrecy, sir?
Because there are factions that would like to provoke the war. They would do anything within their power to prevent us from delivering this cargo.
Do they know we have it aboard?
That's the big question. If they do, it won't be long before we know about it. Now, Chip, I'm depending on you to deliver this cargo. And deliver it on time. That's all.
Aye, sir. Admiral, this is Morton.
Yes, Chip, go ahead.
I'm going off watch now. I just checked the main store's locker. Everything's shipshape down there.
About the navigation report.
Right on the button. All departments reporting normal operations. Any special orders for the night?
No, everything seems to be under control. Go to bed, get a good night's sleep.
Aye, aye, sir. Good night.
Good night, Chip.
How's it coming?
Almost finished.
Oh, man, I'm ready to hit the sack. Hurry up, will you? What'd you do, blow a fuse or something?
No, they're all right. Maybe those pliers. Mac. Try to hold 'em off. Oh, what happened? I don't know.
Well, you must have caused a short circuit or something.
No, I don't think so. Well, come on, let's get finished.
Okay.
I'm telling you, Chief, I got it straight from one of the guys who helped unload it. Now, that box in the main store's locker is a mummy case, and there's a mummy inside it.
A mummy, big deal. How long's it been dead?
Well, I hear like 3,000 years.
Okay, then it's real dead. Can't do us any harm.
I know, but I've always heard that mummies are bad luck.
Oh, come on, Ski. Come on. Don't tell me you believe in bad luck.
Well, not exactly. I just don't like to take chances, that's all.
Come on now, that's superstition. Forget it. If something's been dead for 3,000 years, it can't hurt anybody. You know, that's the trouble with this ship. You can't find any wood to knock on. Come on, let's hit the hay.
What is it? I don't know.
What happened? Doc. What's he shooting at?
I don't know. No sign of any intruder.
You got up in your feet? Yes, I'm all right. Easy. Oh. That dizziness again.
Who are you firing at?
Firing?
It's nearly a full clip fired.
I don't remember firing a shot.
Better get back into bed.
No, I'm all right now.
Sure, you're fine. Why don't you just lie down?
Come on, Skipper, off your feet.
Hey, Doc. You gonna be all right?
Sure he will be after a good night's sleep.
All right, let's get out of here and see that he gets one. control?
According to our speed tapes, we're making excellent time.
Where does this put us now?
Just about here.
Well, that's even better than I hoped.
Hey, Chief.
Something wrong?
This is our position. Take a look.
Well, this has got to be a mistake.
How many times is this computer wrong?
At this rate, we should be about here this time tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm. That's a good 3 hours ahead of schedule.
Mr. Morton, take a look at this.
Well, this is impossible. There must be some error.
Sir, how many times is that computer wrong?
Let me sit down. How did this happen?
I don't know, sir, but we've lost a good 10 hours. Our position now is back here.
There's only one thing that can explain that. Who made these settings?
I did, sir, in Mr. Morton's order.
Are these the figures?
No, sir, nothing like the ones I used. How? How did this happen, sir?
There's only one way, Chief. Somebody deliberately altered the settings to put us off course. Somebody right here aboard this ship.
Admiral, this is Morton. Sparks has just received a top priority message for you from the State Department.
I'll be right there.
Aye, sir.
That's all we need.
Bad news, sir?
Well, the emergency cabinet meeting has been called 12 hours sooner. That means our deadline is 12 hours earlier.
12 hours? Well, there's absolutely no way we can make up that amount of time.
No, but there's a way. The flying sub.
What about the matter of secrecy?
We've got to make some kind of a sacrifice, and we can't afford to be late. Now get the flying sub ready at once.
Chief,
Sir.
ready the flying sub for immediate launch?
Aye, sir.
Yeah.
Well, I was just going to order the sarcophagus loaded onto the flying sub.
I know, but I'd rather you waited until the last possible moment.
Any particular reason?
If someone aboard this ship is working against us, I'd like to give them as little advance information as possible.
Mr. Morton, can you come down into the flying sub? Simpson, he's dead.
Simpson. And I'm very sorry to hear about that. How did it happen?
I don't know, sir, but we're investigating it.
And the wreck controls?
Well, they're still being repaired, but there's no telling how long it'll take. We'll never make that deadline now.
No. And I agree.
I don't.
What are you doing on your feet?
Well, I was getting a little tired of being useless, Admiral. I thought I could help. Looks like you could use a little.
I'm afraid it's no use, Lee. We're more than 24 hours off schedule, and the flying sub's laid up. There's no way we can make that deadline.
He's right, Lee. We can't make it.
I think we can. It'll be close, but there's a chance.
How?
By running at flank speed the rest of the way.
We can't do that. The engines will never take it.
We've never run half that long at flying speed.
Then it looks like we're about to set a new record. That is, if I'm still in command of the ship.
Yes, you are.
Engineering?
Engineering, aye.
And this is the captain. Come to flank speed. Hold her wide open until further orders.
Aye, aye, sir.
Chip, How did we get so far off course?
Somebody tampered with the automatic navigator.
So far, we don't know who.
Master at Arms.
Security, aye.
I want armed guards posted at all vital areas in the ship. Maintain around-the-clock details.
Aye, aye, sir.
Well, welcome back to duty.
Good evening. Everything all right in this section?
So far, so good. You feeling any better, sir?
No, I'm feeling fine. Now, just make sure that the guards stay on their toes, all right?
You can count on that.
Very well. Carry on.
Aye, yes, sir.
I'll take over now, Master.
Stores. That's Kowalski. Kowalski, sir.
Well, he's alive.
This is Chief Sharkey. Get some corpsmen down to the main storage locker on the double.
Aye, aye.
Breathing and pulse are normal, I think he's going to be all right. No, don't move him now.
Aye, sir.
Who could have attacked him? Who? Who or what?
Get on those fires!
What is this? What's going on?
I don't know, but I'm going topside to find out. Take care of him till the corpsmen get here.
Aye, sir.
I want a full report on all damage as soon as possible. And get me a casualty list.
Aye, aye, sir.
Now, hear this. We're on the bottom, but we've been lucky. The depth is under 500 feet. That means divers can work outside. Now we have every chance in the world of patching up the hull and getting out of here. So turn to and police up the place.
There's an injured man in the next corridor and one in the main stores locker. Get them all to sick bay.
Okay, man, on a double.
How bad is it?
We've got a crack in the outer hull at frame 14. The inner hull's still holding, so we're tight and dry.
Can we get a diving party on?
I've already given the order.
Good. I'm going to sick bay. We got ourselves quite a casualty list. Well, carry on.
Aye, aye, sir.
Mr. Morton, this is Chief Sharkey.
Go ahead, Chief.
The diving party's on its way out to make repairs on the hull, sir.
Very well. Keep me informed.
Aye, aye, sir.
It's a pretty strange group of casualties you sent me.
Strange? Strange in what way?
Well, Blair. He's the man who was standing guard at the circuitry room. He has a bad bruise on the back of his neck.
The back of his neck? Well, how could he get that in the fall?
He couldn't. That's what's so strange. Looks to me like someone hit him.
Well, how is it now?
As soon as he gets rid of a headache, he'll be ready for duty.
All right. Good. Kowalski.
That's another strange case. If he had a broken arm, I'd know how to treat him. But I can't find anything wrong except a pure shock syndrome.
Well, that's the same diagnosis you made about Captain Crane.
That's right. The cases seem to be identical.
Well, how are they now?
They're both coming out of it nicely. Nothing wrong with either one that a good sound night's sleep won't cure.
Like you said that before about Captain Crane, and this is his third attack.
Yes, I know. Well, as I said, a broken arm would be much simpler.
All right. As soon as the captain's on his feet, have him come down to my office.
Right.
Party's back aboard, sir.
What's the report?
Hull patch, we can get off the bottom anytime you say, sir.
That's fine. Tell them well done.
Aye, aye, sir.
Control room. The flying sub repair party has completed its work and the craft is ready for service.
Very well. Secure the detail.
Aye, sir.
Admiral, this is Morton.
Go ahead, Chip.
It seems our luck is beginning to change, sir. Repair work's completed and we can get underway.
Good. Pick us up.
Aye, aye, sir. Maneuvering, make all preparations to surface.
Aye, sir.
I had no idea all that happened. I was checking the guard details when I suddenly blacked out. Next thing I knew, I woke up in sick bay. What do you think's wrong with me, Admiral?
I don't know, Lee. Neither does Doc. We can't afford to take any more chances with your health. That's why I'm relieving you of all duty until we reach port.
Well, that's not necessary. I'm all right now.
Look, I said I don't want to take any more chances.
You think I'm going to have another attack, don't you?
Well, it's a possibility. Look, I want you to get a good rest, that's all.
Now, what about the mission?
Oh, I'm not concerned about completing it.
Not concerned. You told me yourself there isn't a prayer of reaching port before the deadline.
I have no intention of reaching it by then. I'm taking the sarcophagus and the flying sub.
Well, what about your orders?
I have an okay to change them. They would have preferred a less spectacular way, but any method's better than none. I'll fly out tomorrow morning.
I see.
So there's really no reason why you can't take the next couple of days off. Now, do me a favor, will you? Get some rest.
Right.
Control room, Mrs. Nelson.
Yes, Admiral.
I'm in the observation nose. Why are the crash doors closed?
Engineering recommended it until we could find out how weakened the forward frames are. Do you want me to open them?
No. No, that's not necessary.
Aye, aye, sir.
No, I don't think so. He's got a beautiful bruise on his cheek. What happened?
He had another one of his attacks. He must have fallen.
Well, we'll get him up to sick bay.
Yeah, do that. And give him a sedative, will you? Stiff one. Enough to knock him out for about 24 hours.
All right, men, let's get him up to sick bay.
Sure now. This is our exact position?
I just checked it out, sir. As you can see for yourself, we can't possibly make it now.
Oh, yes, we can. I'm going on the flying sub.
When, sir?
As soon as it's ready for launch. See to it, will you?
Aye, aye.
Admiral.
What is it? What's the matter, Chief?
That thing. It's alive, sir.
Get hold of yourself, Chief.
Well, now let him talk.
It kept coming after me, sir. It's on its way up here.
Sound general quarters. Close all quarters.
Battle stations, battle stations.
Watertight doors will slow it down.
Believe me, sir, it won't do any good. It'll take an atom bomb to stop it.
Atom bomb? Well, you have an idea of that, Chief. No, where is it? How much time do we have?
I don't know, sir, but not much. It just kept coming after me, sir.
Reactor room emergency.
Reactor room I.
This is Nelson. Now listen carefully. We're coming right down there. Stand by to channel the entire output of the reactor through the starboard hull cable. All of it.
Aye, sir. Standing by.
Chip, bring out a coil of number 4 cable and meet me at the door of the reactor room on the double.
Aye.
check out the reactor.
Oh, yes, sir.
Chip, hurry up with the cable.
She's all set, sir.
Hurry up, Chip. You men get back. That's enough, Chief. Well, we won't have any more trouble with this. Put it back in the sarcophagus and stow it aboard the flying sub. One sacred sarcophagus, signed for, sealed, and delivered. I think the crisis is over.
Congratulations. I'm afraid I wasn't much help.
Well, it wasn't your fault. How do you feel?
I'm much better, thanks. At least for the time being. What if I get another attack?
You won't. We've taken care of it.
It must have exerted some sort of control over my mind.
Definitely.
How do you explain it?
You know, Lee, I think there are some things that are better left unexplained, huh? From rendezvous coordinates, ETA at spaceflight control, 1800 hours. Now, you still concerned about our ability to handle this mission with a six-man crew?
Yes. CU wasn't designed to be operated by only 6 men.
Oh, nor was she designed to guide interstellar space probes.
And because 3 launchings were sabotaged on land, we're elected to try it from the sea.
That's right, with an absolute minimum crew to prevent any possibility of sabotage.
I'll check the operational status.
I'll do that.
Engine room, report.
Engine room, A-OK, sir.
Reactor room, report.
Reactor room normal, sir. This little baby's functioning like a dreamboat.
Master Flight Control. Chip, how's it going down there?
All instrumentation functioning. Control sequence is checking out right in the nose.
Now, we'll be reaching the control station coordinates at 1800. Now, remember, Chip, only you and the Admiral are briefed on the control operation. If anything starts to go haywire, Contact the Admiral right away. You got it?
Got it. I see. Everything's gonna be all right.
I wish I had your optimism.
What's about the sonar?
I don't know. The strange bounce dead ahead.
Mm-hmm. Range?
2,000 yards. I never saw anything like that before.
Well, it's not as though it's reflecting the signal. It's almost as though it were absorbing it.
Control room to circuitry. Come in, Patterson.
Circuitry room, aye.
Are there any problems in the sonar system?
No indication, sir. I'll check out the wiring.
All right. Make it fast and report back.
Aye, sir.
What's the reading now?
It's moving toward us about 3 times our flank speed.
Engine run. Cut speed to 1/3.
Aye, sir.
The reading just doesn't make sense.
I can't turn down the volume. An object's within 300 yards.
Engine run. All back full. All back full.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
This is the Admiral. All hands report. Guns report from all hands. Report. Flight control. What's your condition? Chip. Chip, can you hear me? Chip. The intercom's out.
Well, if we've been damaged, we'll know about it soon enough. I'd like to know what we hit.
Let's have a look.
Nothing to see but blackness. It doesn't make sense.
No. There should be some light for the surface at this depth. Turn on the outside floods.
All right.
But you turn them on?
The floods are on. There should be some flicker of light.
It doesn't even look like water. And you better suit up and have a look outside. I'll check what's up.
Right.
All right, Chip?
I'm all right, sir. I must have been knocked out for a minute when we hit. What was it?
Oh, we don't know. We're dead in the bottom. Lee's gone out to check. Luckily, your emergency circuits were knocked out by the shock.
No, sir. All systems are go. If the Seaview can't move, how can we get to control rendezvous in time for blast-off?
I still have an hour and 45 minutes. I'll get a fix on Centauri space probe. You try to raise Space Command headquarters.
Seaview Flight Control to Space Command. Seaview Flight Control to Space Command. Can you hear me? Come in, please. Over.
There she is, Chip. On the pad. Ready to go.
If we can carry out our end of the mission, she just might make it. Seaview Flight Control to Space Command. Come in, please. Do you hear us? Over. It's no use, sir. We can't get through to them.
Start working on the transmitter. I'll see if I can get Seaview going again. Oh, if you can't fix it, maybe we can use the main transmitter.
I'll get right on it. Seaview Flight Control to Space Command. Come in, please.
This is Space Command. Come in, Seaview.
We are proceeding toward flight control coordinates on schedule. All systems green. Submarine A-OK. From here, we see no reason why the Centauri space probe cannot launch as scheduled. Would suggest you start the countdown.
You know, it's the first time I ever saw anything like it, Skip. Not a single automatic control working in the engine room.
It's the same all over the ship, Kowalski.
Well, maybe we'll find out what we're up against when we get topside.
And we'd better. Anything changed?
No, just as before.
Now, what about Chip?
He's all right.
Ah, good. Let's go, Kowalski. We're not getting any water. What's the trouble?
The controls aren't working.
Well, let's see if we can flood the hatch manually. Oh, what are we up against?
Well, obviously, we're sealed in. We still don't know what's outside the hull.
Oh, how about cutting our way out with the electronic torches?
Oh, no, we'd be out of there before we cut through. I have an idea. Get out of your gear and meet me in the control room.
Right, sir.
Space Command to SSRN Seaview. Space Command to SSRN Seaview. Are you proceeding on course to Flight Control Station as scheduled?
Seaview to Space Command. We read you loud and clear. We are still on rendezvous course. We'll arrive at coordinates at our ETA of 1800 hours.
Roger, Seaview. It is now minus 1 hour and 32 minutes and counting. All circuits are green. Instrumentation A-OK. Keep your transmission with us alive for continuous contact. It is now minus 1 hour 30...
The time is approaching when action must be taken. You will hold yourself in readiness.
I am ready now.
Still too early. As yet, there are only enemies aboard this vessel. We have no allies.
I can do what must be done by myself.
No, we must take no chances. First, we will give you others who will work with you. Then, when we are strong enough, we shall proceed with our plan.
Chip, this is the Admiral. Can you hear me?
What shall I do?
Answer.
Chip?
Behave normally. When the time comes, you will act. When the time comes, you will act.
Chip, this is the Admiral. Chip, do you read me? Come in.
I read you, sir. Over.
Well, as you see, I fixed the intercom. Now, what about your transmission to Space Command?
It's still out of commission, sir, but I'm working on it.
Well, keep trying. Reactor room.
Reactor room, aye.
What's your power situation, Chief?
Reactor output is dropping sharply, sir.
Well, you've taken all emergency procedures.
I'm pushing it as hard as I can, but there's no buildup.
What's your fuel level?
98%. It's like something is sucking the radiation out into thin air, sir.
Well, that could turn out to be the only explanation.
Sir?
Keep trying. I'm going to ask you for a surge of power within 2 minutes.
Aye, sir.
What's this idea you were telling me about?
Oh, well, it's simply this. Celia didn't hit anything. It drove right inside something.
Inside?
Take a look out there. There's nothing but blackness out there. No light, no translucence. Now, if we'd merely hit something, we'd still be able to see outside.
So what do we do?
I tried to cut our way out. Lee, close the crash window. Patterson, this is the Admiral. Reroute all circuitry so that all the power we can muster goes to the laser gun.
Aye, sir.
Chief, I need that extra power now. Pull the dampening rods if you have to, but give me everything you've got.
You'll have it, sir.
We'll check it on the monitor screen. Ready, Lee?
Ready.
Patterson.
Laser circuitry ready for firing, sir.
Chief.
You have all available power, sir.
Fire. Let's see what kind of luck we had.
I'll open the collision screen.
Didn't even face it. Now, whatever's out there seems to absorb energy of all kinds. First the sonar beam, then the reactor, then the... Now, why the handgun? Now, that's not going to work any better than the full power of the laser beam. Lee. Lee. Anything wrong?
Nothing's wrong. You've just got to die. That's all. Everyone on the ship's got to die.
What's the matter with you, Lee? Put that gun down.
You can't escape. You can't. There's no other way.
Listen to me, Lee. Listen. All right, Lee. You're going to kill me. There's not much I can do about it. But why?
I don't have to explain. All I have to do is kill you. Now.
Thanks, Kowalski.
Yes, sir. What was that all about? I mean, the skipper trying to shoot you and all.
You know as much about it as I do. One thing's certain. The captain was not himself.
That's for sure, sir. But what do we do about him?
I get him to the sick bay. I'll give him a tranquilizing shot, and by that time,
You were saying, sir?
Would you take a look over there?
What in blazes is it, sir?
Well, I think that our villain has shown himself for the first time.
Villain, sir?
Yeah, whatever it is that inhabits the mass surrounding us.
What could it be, sir?
I don't know. Whatever it is, we're going to have to deal with it. Dry fire, you hit the deck, right?
Aye, aye, sir.
Now!
You got him, that's for sure, sir.
I'm not so sure of that. If it absorbs energy, as I think, it may just have disappeared again. All right. Let's get the captain back to sick bay. Give him the... Hold it! I've other work to do.
Aye, sir.
Now, while I try to get the Seaview operating, I want you to rig some protection for us before that shadow man takes over any more of the crew. Now, come on.
Right, sir.
That's what we said for a negative charge. Can you make it?
No problem, sir. I don't understand it, but I can sure put it together.
Good. Well, let's hope it works, because we're really going to need it in a few minutes. Look, hurry it up, will you?
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir. I guess I got a little careless in reversing the polarity.
Well, at least we know that it works now. If my theory is correct, we'll have a powerful weapon here.
Wonder if it's powerful enough to destroy the Shadow Man.
A full charge would destroy not only him, the Seaview as well.
Must turn up the reactor. But if a human comes, kill him.
Chief, have you seen the skipper of the other... Control room. Control room, this is Patterson. Can you hear me, Admiral? This is Patterson. I have to fight.
All right, Patterson, this is the Admiral. Go ahead. Go ahead, Patterson. What's your report?
Admiral Nelson, this is Chief Sharkey.
Yes, Chief, I hear you. What is it?
It's Patterson, sir. I think he's flipped.
Oh, what's happening?
Well, he came running in here like I never saw him before. He tried to pull out the dampening rods, and when I went to stop him, he clobbered me.
Where is he now?
I don't know, sir. But if I hadn't been able to handle him, he would have killed me for sure.
All right, hang on. As soon as I check with Commander Morton, I'll be down.
Aye, sir.
How long before you finish?
Oh, 10, maybe 15 minutes, sir.
Well, keep at it. We may need this a lot sooner than we expected. And don't let anyone in. No one.
Aye, sir.
Space Command to SSRN Seaview. Space Command to SSRN Seaview. Are you still proceeding on course to Flight Control Station as scheduled?
Seaview to Space Command. Still proceeding on schedule. We'll arrive at control coordinates as planned. Over.
Roger, Seaview. At 1 hour to ignition, we'll turn over all controls to you. All systems here are green. What is your status? Over.
All circuitry A-OK.
Roger. It is now 1 hour and 16 minutes and counting. We'll expect your next report at 1700. We'll be prepared to relinquish control.
Who is it?
It's the Admiral, Chief.
Just a minute.
Why that?
Well, I caught some of the intercom reports. I didn't know what was going on. I thought this might be safer.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're right.
What's happening to Seaview, sir?
We've run into some kind of alien intelligence. It's aboard this affected crane.
Well, what are we doing about it?
Kowalski's working on a protective device. But so far, we're helpless. We'll have to inform Flight Command.
Unless we get that transmitter fixed, we haven't a prayer. Right now, she's dead in a dodo.
And all the wiring seems to be intact. Just no reason for it to black out.
I agree, sir. That's what's thrown me for a loop. Maybe the fault lies in the electrical system that's giving us...
Admiral, this is the Chief. Emergency, sir. Emergency.
Sounds like our alien friends are at it again. The Admiral, Chief. What is wrong now?
It's the reactor, sir. Something's haywire for sure. I think she's going to blow.
Be right there. Now, you stay put until you hear from me. And, get the transmitter fixed.
You have done well. He still does not suspect that you are one of us. There are still 3 of your crew who have not become one with us.
The Admiral, Kowalski, and Patterson.
Whatever their names. Each time I take one over, it depletes my energy. Yet, until they join us or are dead, we cannot proceed safely with our plan.
What is our next step?
It has already begun. 2 minutes after the Admiral reaches the reactor room, he and all others aboard shall die.
is it?
It's me, Patterson. Let me in, quick.
You out of your mind, Patterson? You almost killed the chief.
No. He's one of them now. Come on, let me in. He shot at me. Come on, Ski, open the door. Ski, you gotta tell the Admiral the chief will kill him. Come on, you blockhead, warn him. He's walking into a trap.
All right. I'll tell him what you said. Admiral, come in, please. Stay where you are, Patterson. Admiral, this is Kowalski. Come in, please. It's urgent.
Why doesn't he answer? Well, I've got to find him. The chief will kill him.
Patterson? Admiral, come in. Admiral, come in.
Chief, get those dampening rods back in quickly.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? One of the reactor's going wild. There's no control there.
There can't be any control. The reactor's going to build to critical mass and then explode.
What is wrong with you? Where do you get these ideas?
Pull the rest of the rods, Chief.
It's going to blow any second. What happens then?
Everyone aboard this ship who is not one of us will be killed. That's all we can do for now. Come on.
The Admiral.
What's the matter, Kowalski?
It's the Admiral, sir. He left here a few minutes ago for the reactor room. That explosion, I think it came from there.
The Admiral will take care of it.
But, sir, he might be down there caught by that blast.
You don't have to worry about that.
Is that so, sir?
He was with me when the explosion hit. He's perfectly all right. He's on his way down there now.
I'm glad to hear that, sir. You know, for a minute there, I was afraid that something...
What's this?
I'm not quite sure, sir. Except it's some kind of protective device.
Against what?
That shadow thing we have aboard.
Oh, how's it work?
I'm not sure about the theory back of it, sir. The Admiral just told me to wire it up this way using a reverse polarity electrical circuit. Evidently, instead of giving out energy, somehow it sucks it in.
That's all you know about it?
Yes, sir. I'm good with my hands, sir, but when it comes to the planning department, well, the Admiral's a few thousand leagues ahead of me. He told me what to do, and so I did it.
And I suggest you carry on.
Right, sir.
Sir. Are you all right?
What's wrong with the reactor?
It's running wild, sir. But that explosion before, it must have gone to critical mass and blown.
That's exactly what it did.
But that's not possible, sir. If that reactor had exploded, we wouldn't be here.
And neither would Seaview or half the land area for miles around.
Well, I don't get it, sir. You said it went critical.
That's at mass outside of Seaview. It absorbed enough of the energy to prevent it from going full blast. Let's get it under control.
You only waste your time and efforts, humans. There's no hope for any of you. We of the star galaxy known to you as Centauri shall see to that.
Centauri? Sir, isn't that where?
That's right, the target for our first interstellar probe. But if you're from Centauri, what are you afraid of? Our space probe was intended as a friendly act.
We do not believe you. Our ships have observed your Earth for many centuries now. We have seen your man-made disasters, your careless destruction, your wars. We want none of these to infect our peaceful civilization.
Peaceful? Well, your actions so far have been what I call peaceful. You've already sabotaged 3 attempts to launch the probe.
We act only in self-defense. We know now that in your mind alone lies the secret of how we may destroy the space probe. When we have that knowledge, one by one, you shall kill each other. Then we shall destroy your interstellar space probe. We shall return to our homes. Now it is your turn to become one of us.
Patterson, close the dampening rods.
But we'll lose all our power, sir.
Shove them in.
Aye, sir.
And hurry.
Let me tackle him, sir. Get away if you can.
Stand back.
Let him take me, sir.
I said stand back!
Man, I sure thought that thing had you then, sir.
My thoughts were leaning in the same direction.
What happened, sir? Why did it disappear that way?
Well, when the reactor shut down, it lost its source of energy.
Does that mean we destroyed it?
No. No, I don't think so. I think it'll be back as soon as it builds up its strength again. At this time, we'll be ready. Come on.
You sure the Admiral's all right, sir?
I told you he was. He's only been gone about 10 minutes.
I know, sir, I know, but with the skipper being an enemy and the chief running wild and Patterson was just
The
in
Admiral
here.
can take care of himself.
Don't you think one of us should check up on him?
Are you trying to tell me my duty, Kowalski?
No, sir.
Then get on with your work and let me see every move you make.
Why aren't you in flight control?
Well, as you know, sir, it's still not operational. And while you were busy with the reactor, I thought I'd better give Kowalski a hand.
But, sir, I thought you said that you were with...
He's already completed one of these. Maybe you'd better look it over before he finishes the second.
This may be our best hope against the alien and our own men.
Our men?
Sharky. Sharky's been taken over along with Crane. Keep working on these. I want one for each of us. I'll get 4 laser guns from ordnance. The commander and I will be in flight control.
Aye, sir.
Admiral. About those laser guns.
What about them?
Would you really use them to kill Crane and the chief?
Yes. Yes, I would.
Sir? The Admiral. He sent me down here.
We know why he sent you.
Well, if that's the case, sir, I'll just tell him that you have everything under control.
Yes, why don't you do that?
Yes, sir. I will, sir.
That leaves the Admiral and Kowalski.
Now we'll find out how to destroy the space probe. The Admiral will tell us.
When he does,
he'll die.
Does it make sense? There's simply no reason why we can't make contact.
There has to be one.
Yeah, but why? Why? Everything checks out. All systems are normal. Power supply is independent, functioning. So why can't we...
I do not understand why you have not responded to our signals. Repeat. Space Command to SSRN Seaview. Come in, please. I do not understand why you have not responded to our signals.
There they are. There must have been something wrong with their transmission.
No. There's nothing wrong with their transmission. What's wrong is in this room.
Well, how could it be? We've checked out the circuitry half a dozen times.
Come off it, Chip. It's not the circuitry, it's you.
Now you know.
I should have known a long time ago. The first man they'd try to take over would be the one at interstellar control.
That knowledge comes too late.
I don't think so. Flight Command, this is Seaview. Repeat, Flight Command, this is Seaview. Red alert. Red alert.
We read you, Seaview. Give us alert status. Over.
Read me carefully, Flight Command. Seaview has been taken over by...
Something wrong with your transmission, Seaview. Try again. Give us alert status quickest. Repeat. Try again. Give us alert status.
You have done well. The end of our mission here is now in sight. As soon as we have taken over the mind of your admiral, success will be ours.
Seaview to Flight Command. Seaview to Flight Command. You read me? Over.
This is Space Command. What's going on there, Seaview? What is your red alert? Over.
Look, we've been invaded by aliens. They've taken over the submarine and most of my crew. You'll have to handle the flight controls.
Negative. On the basis of earlier reports, we have allowed automatic turnover of controls to you. We're at 47 minutes and counting.
Look, you can't let ignition continue. If you do, they'll destruct from here.
You'll have to stop them, Seaview. If there's any destruct on this flight, we may very well lose the race to the stars.
Don't you understand? We're helpless here. There's no way...
Admiral, what's been going on here, sir?
The alien took all of them over.
Say, you've been hurt, sir. Better let me take a look at that.
Oh, that's all right. The bulletproof vest saved me. And your gadget drove the alien away.
And it worked?
Huh, just as it did with the reactor. Instead of draining the energy out of me, I did it to him. And he'll be back. Now, let's find Patterson and go to the missile room.
What do we do about them, sir?
I'm gonna risk leaving them here while I make one more attempt to get rid of the alien. This is burned out. Did you make any more of these?
Well, that's what I came here to tell you, sir. There are no more.
Here, help me out with this. Oh, why not?
Well, I needed miniaturized batteries, sir. And when I got to electrical stores, I found them all wrecked.
Oh. Yes. Just have to carry on without him. How is he?
He's badly hurt, sir.
You think you can carry him to the missile room?
Aye, sir.
Where did they go?
Towards the missile room. We've still got a chance to get them before they make it.
There's no time left to take chances. We'll arm ourselves with all the weapons we need. Then we'll be sure they can't escape.
Put him down over there. How is he?
Well, he might have a fighting chance, sir.
I can load those torpedoes under the tubes. They might be able to blast our way out.
They're armed with nuclear warheads, aren't they, sir?
Right.
But we're surrounded by that shadow spaceship, sir. There's nowhere for those fish to go. They'll explode right outside Seaview.
Well, that is the whole idea.
A nuclear explosion that close. Even if we destroy them and their ship will all go with it.
It's a very distinct possibility. Now, you just take care of Patterson, huh?
Aye, sir.
We should have everything we need to do what is necessary.
Do we have to kill Nelson and the others?
They say we've got to kill everyone.
What about the destruction of the space probe? If we kill Admiral Nelson, we lose the knowledge in his brain.
The Admiral is now considered to be too dangerous. We're ordered not to take any chances. He's got to die before the probe is launched.
How much time do we have?
Less than 5 minutes.
Kowalski, give me a hand.
Aye, sir. Captain Crane and the others.
Let's hope the door stops them. I'll run on home. Take a little while to set the firing mechanism. They try to get in, you hold them off.
Aye, sir.
And get Patterson out of firing range.
Right, sir.
Well, that does it. I set the fire. You might as well brace yourself in the slight hope that we could... Oh, no. Kowalski, he's one of us now.
Get ready. We'll go in and help him.
It should be evident now that your position is hopeless. Join us, and you will share in our benefits. Refuse, then your only alternative is death.
Not quite. There's one resource left.
What happened?
A nightmare. A long, long nightmare.
What are you talking about?
I'll explain it to you later, Lee.
What about that Shadow Man, sir?
It's dead. They were destroyed by the nuclear energy on the warhead. We survived because their spaceship absorbed so much of it. Chief?
Sir.
See how fast you can get power up.
Aye, sir.
Chip, contact Flight Center. Brief them on what we found out about the Centauri aliens and get the interstellar probe on the way.
Aye, sir.
Patterson to sick bay and, Take charge, Captain.
It's a sub, all right.
Control room. Any sign yet of the undersea lab?
Negative, Admiral. But there's an unidentified sub playing tag with us. She's ignored our recognition signals, and she's running silent.
Mm-hmm. You think there's any connection between the submarine and the sea lab?
Yes, I think there is. The sub could be running supplies there.
What do you plan to do?
Run silent ourselves and take evasive action until we can determine what she's up to.
Very well. You keep me informed, huh?
Right. What do you read now?
It's off our port quarter, sir. Bearing 310 degrees relative. Range 300 yards.
That's too close.
Pass the word to rig for silent running.
That's. Now hear this. All hands rigged for silent running. No unnecessary movement in the ship. Engineering, stop all engines.
Aye, sir.
Do you still have contact?
Aye, sir. Same relative bearing. Range now 100.
They're closing.
Anything on hydrometer?
No, sir.
No sound of engines?
No, sir. We're just drifting, same as us.
They're doing exactly the same thing we are.
I wonder if they realize how close together we're drifting.
Well, they've got sonar, too.
Range, Kowalski.
Closing to 55, sir.
That leaves us no room to maneuver.
We better let them know how close they are. This is the captain. Secure, silent running. Hard right rudder. All ahead flank.
Skipper, all ahead flank.
They've started their engines, too. The sound's bearing down on us.
Range.
35 yards, bearing 270 relative. Closing fast.
We're gonna hit. Rig for collision. Rig for collision. All hands, brace yourselves. Stand by for collision.
Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea. Starring Richard Basehart, David Hedison, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea.
Control, this is the missile room.
Go ahead, Mr. Rum.
Compartment's just after, shipping considerable water. Cut off.
All right, keep all hatches dogged and stand fast. We'll get to you.
Aye, sir.
Engine room to control. Shipping water fast.
Evacuate forward on the double.
Aye, sir.
That sub deliberately rammed us.
Low all main ballast. Take her up. Take her up. There goes the main generator. Here, take over. I'll check it out.
Blow safety tanks. Full up bubble. Buoyancy.
Brace yourself, everybody. We're going to hit bottom.
Anybody hurt?
I'm all right, Skip.
All right.
At least the main generator's okay. This is the exec. Give me a damage control report. Engineering report.
Oh, it's out. Get somebody to work on it.
Aye, sir. Kowalski, Patterson. What do you think?
There's no way to evaluate the damage, but it doesn't look good at all.
I tried to reach you on the intercom, sir.
I know it's broken. What's your report?
Not very good, sir. The engine room was flooded. We had to seal it off.
Did everybody get out?
Most of them, yes, sir. We lost 2 men.
I see. Any other flooding?
Yes, sir. At least 3 compartments between the missile room and the engine room. And there's a weakened bulkhead along the number 4 companionway. If that caves in, sir, we don't have a chance.
And get a shoring detail on it right away. Try to save it.
Aye, sir. All right, you guys, come on.
I've got Kowalski and Patterson checking the intercom line. There's a short somewhere.
What's happened to the Admiral? I haven't seen him since the collision.
Well, now that you mention it, neither have I.
I'm going to look for him. Take over.
Check that hatch, will you? I'll get this one.
Okay.
Escape!
Come on.
Admiral?
How bad is it? Not as bad as it looks, sir.
I think we got it all out.
All right. Stay with it. You make sure.
Right, sir.
Come on, wedge it in tight. If this bulkhead goes, we're all dead.
Good job, Chief.
Thank you, sir.
Have you seen the Admiral? I'm looking for him.
No, sir. Oh, wait a minute, Skipper. One of the work gang in the flooded engine room said something about the Admiral helping him out down there. You might find him in that direction.
Thanks. I'll take a look.
got it, Ski. What's that?
We're still sailing on the bottom.
I think that other sub rammed us on purpose.
Oh, I doubt it. They had to be hurt as bad as we are by the collision.
You know, I was wondering, Ski. You think we'll get out of this one?
I don't know. I thought so at first, but now I'm not so sure.
Me either. I wonder how much time we've got.
I don't know that either. Let's get out of here.
Right.
What's going on here?
We had a fire in there, sir. It's all out now.
Have either of you seen the Admiral?
He was here a few minutes ago, sir. He went that way.
Oh, thanks. Carry on.
Right, sir. Settling in the mud.
Feels to me like we're breaking up.
Kowalski! Patterson!
What happened to him, sir?
Thanks, Lee.
You'll be okay.
No, I'm all right now.
Now, you better take it easy, boy.
I tell you, I'm all right. The first thing we need is a complete rundown on the situation. Have you got it?
Not yet. With the intercom out, it's slow work.
Sir, about the intercom.
Yes.
We found a short in the main line. That's what caused the fire.
Well, how long to repair?
All we have to do is splice in a new section of cable. It shouldn't take more than a few minutes.
Then jump to it. We need that intercom.
Aye, sir. Come on, Pat.
Let's get into dry clothes and meet in the control room.
Corridor 4. Report your condition.
Shoring completed at frame 40, sir. Looks to me like the bulkhead's gonna hold.
Very well. Post a man to watch the bulkhead and report back here to the control room.
Aye, sir.
At least one more compartment.
Crew's quarters aft. Report your condition.
Crew's quarters aft. Tight and dry, sir.
Very well. Carry on.
Aye, sir.
Well, you've got the whole picture, Admiral.
Not exactly a pretty one. 3 compartments flooded, including the engine room. 12 men missing, presumed dead, 4 men injured. The big question is still, can we get off the bottom?
Both the engines and the ballast tank pumps are out of commission.
The first job is to get those pumps working fast.
I've already got full crews on the job, but it could take them until morning. Do we have that much time?
There's no more than 6 hours of air.
6 hours. That's not enough time.
It'll have to be.
Anything? No, sir. Nothing but interference. It's almost like we were being jammed.
What about that sub that rammed us?
Even if that sub were right beside us, sir, I couldn't make contact through this interference. How much longer should I keep trying?
Until further orders. You want me to get a man to relieve you?
No, I'm okay, Mr. Morton. We need every hand we can spare to work on those ballast pumps.
You can say that again.
Patterson?
Nothing, sir. Nothing but static.
No communication with that sub.
No, sir. It's the same as before. We can't send or receive.
Keep at it.
Aye, sir.
Oh, Mr. Morton. What's the skipper?
He and the Admiral are making a personal inspection of the entire ship. Now, what about the ballast pump detail?
We've still got a long way to go, sir.
Stay with it.
Aye, sir.
Chief, what's the progress down there?
We couldn't do better, sir.
We're almost out of time.
Yes, sir, I know. We're working as fast as possible. We found the jammed gear in the starboard tanks. We can't do anything until we free it, sir.
Where's the jam gear?
Between frames 51 and 53, sir.
51 and 53, but it's almost impossible to get any gears at that point.
Yes, sir, we sure found that out. We sent a man through the main circuit to reach it.
You let a man crawl through there?
Yes, sir, he volunteered.
Well, he knows there are high-voltage wires running through there.
Yes? Volunteer is Clark, the best electrician's mate we have in the crew, sir.
Show us where it's working.
Aye, sir. This way. There, sir.
I can't see him.
What do you think?
Well, Clark's taking a big risk, but it's a job that has to be done, and everybody aboard is going to be dead. How long's he been in there?
A few minutes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Should have reached the valve by now.
It's much too long.
Clark! Clark!
Clark's arm isn't broken, sir. Doc is giving him some kind of treatment for the lacerations.
Very good, Chief.
What were you saying about the main induction valve?
It's cracked. I saw it when I reached Clark. I was wondering if anything could be rigged up to replace it.
Well, I think so. Give me that.
Yes.
It's going to take time, but there's no help for that. Ballast tanks don't work without the induction valve. Chief, I'm going to need your help with this.
Yes, sir.
I'll be in the control room if you need me, Admiral.
Right. Now, let's see just how good your machinists are, huh?
Yes, sir.
Level with me, Lee. What do you think?
It's pretty bad. Unless those pumps can be fixed within an hour or two, we'll be out of air. And 20 minutes after that, there won't be a man left alive in this ship.
It's not very pretty.
Well, there's not much left we can do but wait. What time do you have?
0600.
It's daylight. Open the collision screen.
I don't think you should. Engineering wants them closed until they get a full report on the hull damage.
Oh, I guess they're right.
What are you trying to find out there?
The sub that ran into us. They couldn't have survived that blast any more than we did. Let's check the TV scanner. If the other sub's anywhere near us, it'll probably be in our forward area. Start the sweep there. There it is.
It's being crushed.
That could have been us just as well. Try the port sector.
Nothing.
Try starboard.
Look at that.
That's the sea lab we're looking for. This explains a few things.
You think we were deliberately sunk?
It's possible. The other sub was obviously stationed around here because of that line.
What's the lab used for?
I don't know. But whatever it is, somebody's going to a lot of trouble to keep it a secret. Patterson, there's a deep sea lab just off our starboard bow. Can't be more than a couple of 100 yards away. Do you think you can raise them on radio?
I'll try, sir. This is Seaview calling. SSRN Seaview. We have you in visual range. Do you read me? Repeat. Do you read me?
We're being jammed.
Hi, sir. That's all we can receive. I imagine the same thing's happening to our transmission.
The sea lab. The jamming could be coming from there.
There's not much doubt about that. Take over. I want to check this out with the Admiral. There's nothing else we can do right now. I think I ought to investigate.
Well, so do I. That's our primary mission, to locate the sea lab and find out what it's doing there.
Now, there's just one problem. Are there people in that installation? Or is the jamming done automatically?
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say automatically. But there's only one way to find out.
Chief.
Sir?
I'm taking out a diving party.
At this depth?
With a special helium mixture in our tanks, we'll be all right. There'll be 3 of us. Get the necessary gear.
Aye, sir.
Probably have an air supply in the sea lab. I want you to tap it so we can just keep alive till we finish repairs.
We've rigged the air hose, sir. We can pick it up just outside the escape hatch.
Now, how much hose do we have?
2,500 feet.
All right, fine. Let's go.
All right. See if you can raise them.
Aye, sir. Seaview to divers. This is Sharkey. Can you read me, skipper?
Loud and clear, Chief.
What's the situation?
What's your situation, sir?
We've got a clear visual fix on the Sea Lab, and we're approaching the... Kowalski, Patterson, turn around, get back.
Chief. Skipper, where are you? Can you still read me? Come in.
It's all around us. It's no...
Now we know what they were developing at the Sea Lab.
Admiral, that thing ate them. Swallowed them alive like so many fish. They still got the air hose. We can hook our end up to the winch and drag them back.
No. The air hose is not strong enough. It'll just snap.
The devil's that?
It's the skipper in there. Patterson and Kowalski, too. That thing swallowed them alive.
It swallowed us.
That can't be. It's impossible. Now take it easy, Kowalski. That's exactly what happened.
What do we do, Skipper? Cut our way out?
That won't be so easy.
Seaview to divers. Seaview to divers. Skipper, can you read me? Skipper, can you read me? I can't get any answers, sir, not even static. They're all dead.
We don't know that yet.
That's the ventilation alarm. What's the verdict, sir?
Bad. Less than an hour left. Chief.
Sir?
How much air did the diving party have in their tanks?
Well, they left here, sir, enough to last them for an hour.
Well, at least we'll all go together.
Stow the knives.
Okay, Skipper, but how do we get out of here?
We have a chance.
Maybe, but not in here. This way. Come on, this way.
Admiral, engineering just machined this induction valve according to the sketch you gave them. They want you to look it over before they install it.
All right, let's have a look.
Will it work, sir?
It should. Yeah, it should. Tell them to go ahead, but be careful installing it. There are electrical circuits all over that area. One more fire will use up the little oxygen we have remaining. Understood?
Aye, sir.
All right, hurry, hurry.
You think we still have a chance, sir?
Yeah, I have a fair one. There's still 40 minutes of air left. If the induction valve works, we should be able to blow ballast and surface before air is exhausted.
What about that thing outside? I mean, we get off the bottom, it's liable to attack us the same way it did the diving party.
I'm aware of that. That's why I want you to load deck missiles 1 and 4 and stand by, ready to fire.
Deck missile, sir? It could blow that thing out there to bits.
That is the general idea.
Yeah, well, what about the skipper and the other two? It could kill them, too.
I thought you were convinced they're already dead.
Yes, sir, but... Well, there still is a chance, you know. I mean... Isn't there?
Will you just load them?
Skipper, it's getting worse all the time.
I'll see what it's like up ahead.
You want us with you?
No. Now wait here. Whatever happens, don't make a move for at least 5 minutes, either one of you. Unless I signal.
Will you, sir? Be careful, don't take any chances. You all right?
Yes, sir. I'm okay. Sit down. Oxygen's almost gone.
We've had it.
I'll breathe some of this. Huh? Now, hear this, all hands. Our oxygen supply is dangerously low. No moving around, and no talking. Chief Sharkey.
Sharkey here.
Chief, there are oxygen tanks in the diving gear locker. You're authorized to use them to stay on your feet.
Me, sir? What about the men?
If we're going to save the ship, 3 of us will have to remain conscious. It's you, Mr. Morton, myself. Here's a standby, the missile firing system. Carry on.
Aye, sir.
Secretary room.
Secretary room, aye.
This is the Admiral. Advise me immediately the fire's out, and you've been able to install the valve.
Aye, sir.
The walls seem thinner up ahead. Now we'll try to cut our way through there. What happened?
My foot. I can't get it loose. Maybe the ultrasonic gun. What's wrong with it?
I'll have to use something else. Try to force a reaction.
But, sir, you said...
It's that or let you die right now. All right. Brace yourselves. The pain's apt to make him do some violent things.
Admiral, this is the circuitry room. The fire's under control and the new valve is installed.
Stand by, we're going up.
Aye, sir.
Now, let's see if that new valve works.
We can make it. We're going up.
Open collision screens. Chief, stand by. Fire deck missiles 1 and 4.
Lee's still inside that creature alive.
You think I don't know that? Stand by to fire.
Admiral, what about the diving party if we fire now?
Stand by to fire.
We're headed straight at it.
Close collision screens. Fire 1. I said fire one.
Admiral, the air hose.
The air hose? What the devil are you talking about?
We got one end down here. They got the other end inside that creature. Isn't there something we can pump through to them? Something that would help those divers get out of there?
If we could pump air through the hose, it might irritate the creature enough to expel the divers. We could attach it to the air revitalizing pump.
We're about out of air now. That would use up the last of it.
Chief, attach the hose to the air revitalizing pump.
Aye, sir.
Set the controls on automatic. We'll watch it on sonar.
It's too late, sir. We've got a fire.
Admiral, it's done. We're pumping the air.
Very well. You know something? This had better work. Nothing so far. Chief, are you still pumping air?
Aye, sir. Still pumping.
I don't know, sir, but wait a minute. Look, those flips. It's a diving party. They're out.
Diving party back aboard, sir.
Stand by to fire missiles.
Aye, sir. Standing by.
Fire one. Well, the missiles killed it. It's too bad we had to destroy the sea lab in the process.
Now, I suppose we'll never know what they were up to down there.
That's easy enough to guess. They're probably working on some new strain of Portuguese man-of-war. Somehow the experiment got away from them and produced this monstrosity. That's only a guess. We don't know for sure.
Oh, I'm not complaining. Until you picked us up out of the water, I never expected to know anything again.
No. Neither did anyone else.
মেন্টরস টাইম আউট শুরু হবে এখন 2 মিনিটস পাবেন প্রতিটা পার্টিসিপেন্টসের জন্য 2 মিনিটস
আপনাদের না ওই রেশিও মেইনটেইন করতে তিনটা ভাগে ভাগ করে না করে চারিয়ে তিনটা রুটি একসাথে দেন দিয়েছে সমস্ত তাহলে ইয়াতে দিবেন না চিলি ফ্লেক্স এটাতে না আমি বলি আপনি শ্যালো ফ্রাই করবেন হ্যাঁ কাটলেটে দিবেন চাটনি লাইক কাটলেট ঠিক আছে
আমাদের বিজ্ঞ বিচারকেরা জানিয়ে দিয়েছেন রান্নার জন্য আপনাদের সময় হচ্ছে 2 ঘন্টা এবং আপনাদের সময় শুরু হচ্ছে এখন
পার্টিসিপেন্টস, আর মাত্র 1 ঘন্টা বাকি। মেন্টরস, আপনাদের মেন্টরস টাইম আউট শুরু হবে এখন। 2 মিনিটস পাবেন প্রতিটা পার্টিসিপেন্টসের জন্য। 2 মিনিটস।
না, ওই রেশিও মেনটেন করতে 3টা ভাগে ভাগ করে, না করে 3টা রুটি একসাথে দেন। দিয়ে ছাদের সংখ্যাটা হলো ইয়াতে দিবেন না, চিলি ফ্লেক্স এটাতে না, আমি বলি 1 মিনিট। শ্যালো ফ্রাই করবেন, হ্যাঁ কাটলেটে দেবেন, চাটনি লাইক কাটলেট, ঠিক আছে? তারাই শুধু বারবার বিট করতেছে, তো হবে না। এখন যে বাটারে সাথে করবে না, কিন্তু
1.5 মিনিট আছে মাহফুজুর রহমান, ফেরদৌস সারা এবং আইরিশ আতিয়ারের জন্য। অনলি 1 মিনিট 11 সেকেন্ডস।
পাতাটা ছড়াও, ছড়াই একটা প্লেট মারবা, ড্যাশবোর্ডের উপর দিয়ে হালকা করে প্লেটে।
ফেরদৌস সারা চলে আসুন।
সবই হয়ে যাবে, আগে কি বলবেন যে আনা হচ্ছে পাই তো কাবার। হ্যাঁ, এটাই হচ্ছে, দেখবেন হালকা একটু দাম দিয়ে প্লেটে দিচ্ছি।
নাদিয়া, নাতাশা, আজকে আপনার 3জন পার্টিসিপেন্ট, খুব টেনশন হচ্ছে, অনেক অবস্থা তাদের।
আমি দেখলাম যেটা অসিত খুব ভালোভাবে কাজ আগায় নিচ্ছে, ওর সব কিছু রেডি, মানে সব কম্পোনেন্ট রেডি, আর শুধু বেকিংটা বাকি আছে। আর ঠিক হচ্ছে উনি আপুর যেটা দেখলাম, উনিও সব কিছু গুছিয়ে ফেলেছে, ওনার ডোটা রেডি করেছে, এখন জাস্ট বেলে আর কি ওভেনে দিবে। বাট আমি একটু টেনশন হচ্ছে ডাক্তার মুনিমকে নিয়ে অ্যাগেইন, কারণ উনি যে ডোটা করেছে আমাদের যে টার্ট শেলের জন্য, যেটা হয় কি যে এই শেল এটা কিন্তু আমাদের ফ্রিজে রাখতে হয় যাতে গলে না দেয়, একটু রেস্টে রাখতে হয়। বাট উনি যেটা করেছে বাইরে রেখে দিয়েছে, সো দ্যাটস যেহেতু বাটার এবং গরমের একটা ব্যাপার থাকে, এটা সফট হয়ে গেছে।
সাদিয়া তাহের,
আমি জিনাতকে নিয়ে একটু টেন্সড। আসলে আমার মনে হয়েছে সে ট্রেডিশনাল ফুড নিয়ে অনেক জানে বা তার আইডিয়া ভালো, ওটার হাত ভালো, বাট ইন্টারন্যাশনাল কুইজিন্স নিয়ে আমার মনে হচ্ছে তার আইডিয়াটা একটু কম। যেমন ইটালিয়ানে আসলে কী কী টাইপের হার্বস যাবে এটা নিয়ে ওনার তেমন একটা আইডিয়া নেই। সো উনি ওই জায়গাটাতে আমার মনে হচ্ছে একটু মেসড আপ করবে, বাট আই হোপ যাতে ভালো করে।
আইরিশ আতিয়ার,
রূপাকে নিয়ে একটু কনফিডেন্ট ছিলাম, বাট রূপা আমার কেন জানি মনে হচ্ছে ও এখন কনফিউজড হয়ে গেছে, একটু প্রেশারাইজড হচ্ছে। ওয়ারাজ আমি সাইমাকে নিয়ে খুব বেশি টেনশনে ছিলাম, লাস্ট পর্বটাতে তার খুবই খারাপ হয়েছিল। আজকে সে ভালো করছে।
ফেরদৌস সারা,
2জন পার্টিসিপেন্ট, এর মধ্যে কুমু আছে যে গত এপিসোডে হচ্ছে ব্ল্যাক স্কাপ পেয়েছিল। আজকে যে ব্যাপারটা যে ওর উপর একটা চাপ পড়েছে যে ও হচ্ছে কতটা বেটার করতে পারবে আজকের পারফরমেন্সটা। তো এখন পর্যন্ত আমি যতটুকু দেখেছি আমার কাছে মনে হয়েছে ও খুব মানে ভালোভাবে করছে ওর কাজগুলো। আর একটা হচ্ছে নওশিন, ও হচ্ছে ব্রেডও কখনো করে নাই, বাট আমি ওকে ফুল মেজারমেন্ট সহ ওকে সব কিছু ব্রিফ করে এসেছি।
মাহফুজুর রহমান,
আমার পার্টিসিপেন্ট হচ্ছে 2জন, নাশিতা আর সাফায়েত অলমোস্ট রান্না হয়ে গেছে, আমি টেস্ট করে দেখে আসছি, একটু সল্টের ব্যালেন্স আমার কাছে কম লেগেছে, বললাম সামান্য একটু দিতে হবে। নাশিতা যেটা স্টাফিং করেছে ওটা অনেক মজা ছিল, কিন্তু ওর টাটশেলটা একটু বাটারি হয়ে গেছে, এই জন্য ক্রাক আসছিল। আমি বলছি সামান্য একটু ময়দা, একটু আইসিং সুগার দিয়ে ওটাকে সুন্দর করে মিশিয়ে আবার তুমি 2-3টা বানিয়ে রাখ।
থ্যাংক ইউ, বেস্ট অফ লাক। দেখা যাক কি হয়। আমার তো মনে হয় যে আজকে সবাই খুব ভালো করবে।
বড়াটা দেখে আসলে এত লোভনীয় লাগছিল যে এটা আগেই এটা ফ্রাই করি, বাট এটা যখন আমি খেলাম সেম প্রবলেম, সেম চিউই লাগছে, ব্লেন্ড হয়নি, সব ভেতরের ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টসগুলো একটু কাছাকাছি রয়ে গেছে।
আপনাদের টিমটা আই ফেল্ট ওয়াজ দ্য স্ট্রংগেস্ট টুডে, অ্যান্ড এক্সপেকটেশন অনেক বেশি ছিল।
জয়পুরহাটের কুমু এবং ঢাকার শিয়াজুতি চলে আসুন আপনাদের রেসিপি নিয়ে।
ওয়ালাইকুম জাজেস, ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম। হ্যালো,
আমরা আজকে বানিয়েছি শেফ সাদা ভাত আর কলার থোড়ের হচ্ছে একটা মুইঠা, যেটাকে আমরা বলি চাপও বলি, সোজা কথা বড়া, আর থোড়েরই একটা চাটনি বানিয়েছি বড়ার সাথে খাওয়ার জন্য, মানে টক থোড় আছে এটাতে শুধু ব্লেন্ড করা। আর হচ্ছে কলার মোচা দিয়ে একটা ভাজি বানিয়েছি, এখানে আমরা শুধু আলু দিয়েছি, আর এখানে কোনো প্রোটিন বা অন্য কোনো মাছ মাংস অ্যাড করিনি, যাতে ওইটারই ফ্লেভারটা থাকে।
লুক ওয়াইজ মানে দেখতে খুব ভালো লাগছে, প্রেজেন্টেশন খুবই সুন্দর। বড়াটা দেখে আসলে এত লোভনীয় লাগছিল যে এটা কাইন্ড অফ পেঁয়াজুর মতন মনে হচ্ছিল। বড়া আমার কাছে মনে হচ্ছিল আগেই এটা ফ্রাই করি, বাট এটা যখন আমি খেলাম সেম প্রবলেম, সেম চিউই লাগছে, ব্লেন্ড হয়নি, সব ভেতরের ইনগ্রিডিয়েন্টসগুলো একটু কাঁচা কাঁচা রয়ে গেছে, স্পাইসেস যা আছে এটার ফ্লেভারগুলো বোঝা যাচ্ছে। আর এটাও ঠোঁট দিয়ে করেছেন না মোচা দিয়ে করেছেন?
এটা মোচা
মোচা দিয়ে করেছেন। এটা তো সেম, যে ছোটো ছোটো করে কিউব করেছেন, বাট এই যে দু একটা কিউব একটু বড়, এটাও যখন বাইট দিচ্ছি সেম চিউই লাগছে। একমাত্র মনে হয় আমার কাছে আপনাদের চাটনিটা সবচাইতে বেস্ট। মানে এই চাটনিটা আমাকে যদি বলেন খেতে সব কিছু দিয়ে, আমি আপনাদের কাছ থেকে এই রেসিপিটা নিয়ে যাব। চাটনিটা অনেক ভালো, বাট শুধু চাটনি দিয়ে তো পার পাওয়া যাবে না।
আই টোটালি এগ্রি উইথ নাম। এটা দেখে আপনি যখন প্রথমে প্লেটটা রেখেছিলেন আমার অনেক খেতে ইচ্ছা করছিল, অনেক লোভনীয় লাগছিল, বাট অ্যাজ সুন অ্যাজ আই টেক আ বাইট I was expecting it to be crunchy, to crispy হবে, but it's very flat. Chutney, I think it's wow. So chutney ta diye khele overall এটা ভালো লাগে, but by itself khele it doesn't taste significant kono. It's not tasting wow, it's not tasting any good. Same goes for this. আপনি যেটা বলছেন ওটার সাথে কথার সাথে ফুডটা মিলে না। আপনাদের টিমটা আই ফেল্ট ওয়াজ দ্য স্ট্রংগেস্ট টুডে অ্যান্ড এক্সপেকটেশন অনেক বেশি ছিল। আই থট সামথিং গ্রেট ইজ গোয়িং টু কাম আউট অফ ইট, বাট ইট ওয়াজন্ট ইয়োর ডে টুডে।
এটা মুইথা যেটা বললে বানিয়েছো, ভেরি ড্রাই। ওর মধ্যে অন্য একটা কিছু ইনগ্রেডিয়েন্টস ইউজ করলে ওটা একটু খেতে ফ্রাঞ্চিনেসও থাকতো, বাট আর একটু সফট হতো, মুখে বাইতে ভালো লাগতো। চাটনিটা ভালো ছিল। আর যেটা আরেকটা করেছো আলুর পিসটা, আর এই যে কলার মোচার পিস, হ্যাঁ একটা কিউব হয়ে গেছে আর আরেকটা কুচি কুচি হয়েছে। ঠিক এইটা যেরকম পিস করা হয়েছিল, আলুটাও যদি সেম পিস করা হতো তখন খেতে ভাল লাগে।
দুটো জিনিস, কস্টিংটা কখন করা হয়েছে?
কস্টিং আমরা হচ্ছে প্লেটিংয়ের আগে করেছি।
প্লেটিংয়ের আগে কস্টিং করা হয়েছে? সময় শেষ হওয়ার আগে?
ও পিছনে কস্টিং করছিল, আমি বড় ভাবছিলাম।
দ্যাটস নাম্বার 1। নাম্বার 2 ইজ স্টেশন দেওয়া আছে, কাজ আমরা সব স্টেশনেই করব। আমি এখান থেকে দেখছিলাম যে ইউ গাইজ আর ইউজিং পিছনের ওই টেবলটা। এটা তো একটা আনফেয়ার অ্যাডভান্টেজ হয়ে যায়, রাইট? সবার কাছে একটা স্টেশন আছে, সো উই উইল ইউজ অনলি দ্য স্টেশন। অন্য কোনো প্রপস, পিছনের টেবিল, এগুলো আমরা ইউজ করতে পারবো না। থ্যাংক ইউ।
মূলা দিয়েছে এরকম রান্না করা যায় আমার কোনো আইডিয়া ছিল না, মানে অসাধারণ হয়েছে। থ্যাংক ইউ। বিশেষ করে এই মুসটা তো মানে অন্যরকম,
আনবিলিভেবল, মানে ওয়াও একটা ফিল।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
এবারে ঢাকার নাশিতা বাসার আপনার ফুড নিয়ে চলে আসুন। আমি বানিয়েছি হচ্ছে র্যাডিশ মিটলো, আর বানিয়েছি হচ্ছে র্যাডিশ মুগস।
স্টাফিং এ মূলার সাথে আর কি দিয়েছেন? মূলা ক্রিম চিজ এন্ড
মূলা, ফিলাডেলফিয়া চিজ আর একটু ব্ল্যাক পেপার।
এন্ড দেন চিকেনটাতে?
চিকেনটাতে হচ্ছে আমি অ্যাড করেছি জিঞ্জার, গার্লিক, একটু অনিয়ন, মিক্সড হার্বস লাইক কোরিয়েন্ডার, পার্সলে আর মিন্ট।
এটা কিছু
এটা হচ্ছে মুজ, মূলার মুজ।
মূলাটা কিভাবে?
মূলাকে ফার্স্টে আমি ঘিয়ে ক্যারামেলাইজ করে নিয়েছি, দেন ওটাকে আমি হচ্ছে ক্রিম চিজের সাথে অ্যাড করব।
সো এটাতে আর কি দিয়েছেন? আমি আপনার স্টেশনে গোচুজাং দেখছিলাম। সো হাউ ডিড ইউ পুট গোচুজাং ইনটু দিস?
গোচুজাং বেসিক্যালি এনেছিলাম, আমি ভেবেছিলাম যে মূলার বানাবো, আপনার কিমচি বানাবো, বাট আমি আসলে টাইমে কভার করতে পারিনি, দ্যাটস এটা স্কিপ করেছি।
খুব ভালো হয়েছে,
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আমার কাছে লোফটাও ভালো লেগেছে, মূলা দিয়ে যে লোফটা তৈরি করা হয়েছে, আর মুসটা একদম সুপার।
সিরিয়াসলি এটা মূলার কোনো কিছু, এটা আমি বিলিভ করতে পারছি না।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
আনবিলিভেবল, মানে ওয়াও একটা ফিল।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
সত্যি খুব ভালো, সত্যি খুব ভালো। থ্যাংক ইউ।
নাশিদা, মূলা দিয়েছে এরকম রান্না করা যায় আমার কোনো আইডিয়া ছিল না, মানে অসাধারণ হয়েছে।
থ্যাংক ইউ।
বিশেষ করে এই মুসটা তো মানে অন্যরকম, মিষ্টি একদম পারফেক্ট। আমি মিষ্টি মানে খুব কম খাই, খেতে পারি না, বাট এটা একদম
আমি আপনার কথা চিন্তা করি একটু
পাই না
কম দিয়ে
মানে এটা আমার কাছে মিষ্টি মনেই হয়নি, মানে এতটা পারফেক্ট হয়েছে। অ্যান্ড দেন এটাও তো বেস্ট। এবং এই প্রোগ্রামের নাম যে পারলে খাওয়াও, আমি যে চ্যালেঞ্জ দিয়েছি আমি জানি না, মানে একের পর এক আমি হেরে যাচ্ছি।
আই থিঙ্ক আজকে বাকি 3 জাজেসের ফেভারিট ছিল মুলা মুজটা। বাই দ্য ওয়ে, আই লাভ দ্য নেম মুলা মুজ। বাট আই থিঙ্ক this would be my favorite. I absolutely love it, and I can't stop eating it. আমি নিজের জন্য যে পিসটা নিয়েছিলাম ওটা শেষ হয়ে গেছে। Now I'm just nibbling on this. Very well done. I can taste the mula, the texture of mula. আপনি completely off চলে যাননি। আমি ক্রিম চিজ দেখে মনে করেছিলাম যে মুলার কে মনে হয় overpower করে নেবে, but I can taste the mula. চিকেনের সাথে it blends really well. I think it was a very smart concept. With the sauce, it's just magical.
Okay.
Great job. Very well done. Costing ঠিক আছে. Thank you very much.
দেখতে যতটা সুন্দর, খেতে অতটা বেশি আমার ভালো লাগেনি এই, বাট আই হোপ নেক্সট টাইম ভালো হবে।
আমার কাছে আসলে অবাক লেগেছে, আপনি মাত্র 3টা ক্যানাপি নিয়ে এসেছেন, মানে যেখানে আপনি দেখছেন 4 জন, আর জাস্ট একটা ব্রেড দিয়ে আপনি এটা খুব সিম্পল একটা রেসিপির মধ্যে দিয়ে চলে গেছেন, আর ব্রাউনি, লাভা কোনোটাই নেই এর মধ্যে।
এবারে চট্টগ্রামের উর্মি মাহবুব, আপনার ফুড নিয়ে দ্রুত চলে আসুন।
Hello, judges. Hello. Thank you.
আমি করেছি রেডিশ ক্যানাপি, আর ওর যেটা আমি ডেজার্টে করেছি ওটা হচ্ছে যে রেডিশ ব্রাউনি লাভা।
মুলা কোথায় ভিতরে?
আমি চিংড়িকে বাটারফ্লাই করে কেটে ওইখানের মাঝখানেও মূলা দিয়েছি, তারপর আবার আমি যেটা এখানে ক্যানাপিসের জন্য যে মোসটা করেছি ওখানেও মূলা দিয়েছি। আচ্ছা, এটা কি সস? এটা হচ্ছে যে জাস্ট মিল্ক পাউডার, মেয়োনিজ আর একটু করে মাস্টার্ড সসকে মিক্স করে ওটা আমি প্লেটিংয়ের জন্য ইউজ করেছি।
এটার নাম কি?
এটা হচ্ছে চকলেট লাভা ব্রাউন।
চকলেট
লাভা ব্রাউন।
রাইট। লাভা কোথায়?
আসলে অনেক হয়ে গিয়েছে, এটা তো গরম গরম সার্ভ করতে হয় লাভাটা দেখা যাওয়ার জন্য। আমি যেহেতু বানিয়েছি প্রায় আধা ঘন্টা 1 ঘন্টার উপরে হয়েছে, দ্যাটস ওয়াই ওটা সোপ করে নিয়েছে।
এন্ড মুলা কোথায় দিয়েছেন এখানে? মানে ব্লেন্ড?
মুলাটা আমি মিঠা দিয়ে রান্না করে তারপরে এখানে সাথে ইউজ করেছি। আমরা নর্মালি মোলাসেস ইউজ করি যেটা অনেক বেশি ঠিক হয়, তো আমি ওইটার মতো করতে চেয়েছিলাম আর কি।
ক্যানাপিটা ইজ ভেরি অ্যাভারেজ। আমার প্রথম আইডিয়াটা ভালো লেগেছিল যে শ্রিম্পের মাঝখানে মুলাটা দিয়ে দেওয়া, ওখানে হাইড হয় মুলাটা, বাট ভিতরে যখন দিয়ে দিয়েছেন ইট টেস্ট লাইক মুলা অ্যান্ড ইট হ্যাজ দ্য স্ট্রং ফ্লেভার অফ মুলা, যেটা হাইড করার পারপাসটা ছিল প্রথম দিকেই, রাইট? মানে ইউ ওয়ান্টেড টু হাইড দ্য মুলা। দিস এজ আই থিঙ্ক ক্যানাপি ইজ সামথিং ভেরি ইজি। আরও ক্রিয়েটিভিটি লাগবে।
সারপ্রাইজটা হয়নি। আমার কাছে আসলে অবাক লেগেছে, আপনি মাত্র 3টা ক্যানাপি নিয়ে এসেছেন, মানে যেখানে আপনি দেখছেন 4 জন, আর জাস্ট একটা ব্রেড দিয়ে আপনি এটা খুব সিম্পল একটা রেসিপির মধ্যে দিয়ে চলে গেছেন, আর ব্রাউনি, লাভা কোনোটাই নেই এর মধ্যে।
তুমি যখন নিয়ে আসছিলে ওটা প্রেজেন্টেশনটা এত সুন্দর, ভাবছিলাম যে মানে খেতে না আরও কত মজা হবে, কিন্তু দেখতে যতটা সুন্দর, খেতে অতটা বেশি আমার ভালো লাগেনি এই, বাট আই হোপ নেক্সট টাইম ভালো হবে।
কস্টিংয়ে কিছু ঝামেলা আছে, দ্য নাম্বারস আর নট রাইট। আপনার রান্না শেষেই দেখেছি যে কিচেনটা ক্লিন ছিল না।
প্লেট মেবি কিচেনে ছিল।
আচ্ছা আমরা নেক্সট টাইম থেকে আমি এটাকে সবার জন্য বলতেছি এই জিনিসটা অ্যাভয়েড করব, রাইট? প্লেটিং যখন রান্না শেষ হবে ওটার সাথে সাথে প্লেটিংও শেষ হয়ে যেতে হবে, রাইট? ঠিক আছে, থ্যাংক ইউ।
Xin chào tất cả mọi người, chào mừng mọi người đã trở lại với kênh YouTube của mình ngày hôm nay. Và hôm nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn cho các bạn tô màu một bức tranh hình những cái cục gỗ để xếp lên một cái hình nha. Và đây thì người ta sẽ hay gọi là đây là xếp hình. Và đây là bức tranh mà mình sẽ cần phải tô hôm nay nha. Và bức tranh này sẽ có hai hình. Và hình bên trên này đã được tô màu sẵn rồi. Và cái hình bên dưới thì chưa được tô màu. Và các bạn biết không, mình sẽ tô màu bức tranh bên dưới này theo cái bức tranh bên trên nha. Mình sẽ tô y hệt như vậy. Và tất nhiên rồi, để tô màu thì mình phải cần có màu. Và bên cạnh mình đây là một hộp màu gồm 24 màu. Không để các bạn đợi lâu thì mình sẽ bắt đầu tô bức tranh này ngay bây giờ nha. Đầu tiên thì mình sẽ dùng màu đỏ để tô bức tranh trước. Và đây là màu đỏ của mình.
Mình sẽ tô sang quả nhãn cuối cùng nha.
Và mình sẽ tô nốt cái phần bụng đằng sau này nữa là đã hoàn thiện xong bức tranh rồi nhá. Các bạn có thể nhìn thấy là cái bức tranh con kiến của mình nó đã nhìn rõ hơn rồi đúng không? Và bây giờ mình sẽ chỉ tô nốt cái phần bụng đằng sau này là đã hoàn thiện xong bức tranh rồi nhá.
Mình đã sử dụng xong màu vàng rồi nha. Bây giờ mình sẽ chuyển sang sử dụng một cái màu nhạt hơn một chút để mình tô phần thịt của quả nhãn này nha. Ở đây mình có một cái màu vàng sữa cũng khá là nhạt. Đây mình sẽ sử dụng cái màu vàng sữa này nha. Bởi vì là cái màu vàng này nó không giống lắm nên là mình sẽ sử dụng thêm cả màu trắng để làm cho cái màu này nó nhạt đi nha. Đến lượt hướng và ván đầu lắm đấy.
Để gọi à?
Đang gọi tao còn nghe chứ hướng gọi đời nào tao nghe.
Ok, vậy là mình đã dùng xong màu cam để tô bức tranh rồi. Nhưng cái bức tranh mình vừa tô thì có hơi lên ra ngoài một xíu. Thì bây giờ mình sẽ sử dụng màu trắng để sửa lại bức tranh một xíu nhá. Và đây là màu trắng mình sẽ sử dụng nè.
Sau khi mà đã tô xong cái quả nhãn bên này, mình sẽ chuyển sang vẽ phần hột của cái quả nhãn này nha. Mẹ hướng gọi số luôn mà. Rất thấy gớm. Đã quá muộn rồi anh ơi, em theo thằng khác rồi. Mệt lắm. Ok, đây là phần hột. Bây giờ mình sẽ tiếp tục sử dụng cái màu vàng kết hợp với cả màu trắng để tô phần thịt của quả nhãn này nha.
Ok, vậy là mình đã dùng xong màu trắng để cân sửa lại bức tranh rồi nhá. Và bây giờ mình sẽ cho các bạn xem bức tranh của mình nè. Và bức tranh của mình đẹp đúng không? Và nó cũng giống cái hình bên trên rồi. Và video của mình đến đây cũng đã kết thúc. Xin chào và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở video tiếp theo nha. Bye bye.